Hey guys, this is Brent with Western Equipment here with our next video in the Mow an Acre series. If you haven't caught one of our previous videos in this series, this is a series where we take a new John Deere mower each week, come out here to this acre of grass and see exactly how these mowers perform and how fast we can mow that acre. So previously we've done the 2019 John Deere E110 and the 2019 John Deere E150. Today what we're featuring is the 2019 John Deere E180 mower. What we're going to have here underneath the hood on it is going to be a 25 horsepower extended life series Briggs & Stratton engine. Now the difference in this engine to the prior two is starting with the E110 we had a 19 horsepower, moving to the E150 had the 22 horsepower, and now we've moved up to the 25 horsepower. Now some of the assumptions is that moving to that higher horsepower engine we're going to be gaining speed with this mower, but this mower still has a top speed of 5.5 miles an hour, which will be the same as the E110 and the E150. One of the changes though is we do have that more power to push this bigger deck. On the 180 we do have the 54-inch deck as opposed to on the E110 having the 42 and the E150 having the 48. So what we'll be gaining here as opposed to the other two mowers is just that extra deck size there. So some of the other differences here that we'll have is mainly here at the seat. We do have a wider, more high back seat here, and we also have that additional option here for the lumbar support on that seat. So the other thing that we have here is the larger rear and front tires. So guys, this really plays into that ride comfort. Like I said, the wider seat, bigger tires, all those things are going to play into not only that quality of cut, but also that ride comfort for you while being on that mower. So from here, guys, let's go out here and check out this grass. We mowed it last week. We were looking at about 5.5 inches, 5 inches, somewhere right in there. We've had a bunch of rain since then even. So we'll go out here and see kind of where we're at size-wise. Got a lot of different mixed Bermuda here, some different native grasses here mowing in. So if we go down, we're about midway up on the pin clip here. So not as tall as last week, but we're looking at about a touch over 4 inches. So we're going to be setting the mower on 3, so we'll be cutting off a little over an inch of grass, which will actually show for a little better cut quality than what we've showed in the past. Some of the conditions outside, guys, about 90 degrees outside, so a little cooler than last time. Won't be as hard on the mower. We still got a little bit of south wind here. It's real sunny, pretty humid, so pretty good cutting conditions for what we've got here. So from here, guys, I'm gonna hop on the mower, start it up, let you hear how it sounds, turn the blade on. I'll head that way and start to mow and show you how this mower disperses those clippings. So like we talked about, this is going to be the bigger engine, the 25 horsepower. It's going to have a little different sound to it. We'll start it up here, go all the way to full rev here. Take our parking brake off. I'll rev down just a little bit here and start those blades. Pretty smooth start since we had that extra horsepower, a little easier on the starting conditions of the day. So guys, from here I'll rev up, make sure we're at 3. We'll go over here and cut a little strip so you can see how this mower cuts. Like I said, keep in mind we do have a 54-inch deck. So we are going to be shaving off 6 inches each go around this time. So we ought to see a change in time. We ought to be able to lessen that time of cut here. So as I'm going off, like I said, we're cutting off a little over an inch. Still pretty thick, good cut quality. Got a little bit of a gopher mound there. And from here, guys, I'm just going to keep on mowing. right, guys, so we just finished up. If we stop our watch here, we are just about at 36 minutes. So we're at 35:58 there. Last time we were at almost 46 minutes. So guys, we shaved off a 10 minutes, you know, all the way to 10 minutes going up to this 54-inch deck and going up to the 25 horsepower engine. Couple of things that I would say that I definitely noticed by moving up to this E180. Definitely noticed the extra power in the engine. Moving up to that 25 horsepower, when we get back here onto this back half, this grass got really thick, is really heavy. When I was with the other two mowers, one thing I noticed when I got out here to this, where you can really see the grass piled up, I don't know if you can see it very well in the video, but it is heavier out there, the mower would start to bog down, and I was definitely not getting that 5.5 mile an hour, but I was definitely maintaining speed here with the E180. Another thing that I definitely noticed here is that as we go to the larger deck here, as you notice here, we've got quite a bit of wiggle. So one thing that I did notice is as I was mowing and going through the acre, now this looks pretty flat, looks like, you know, maybe golf course type grass here, but I can tell you this is a very bumpy terrain, a lot of changes. This used to be driven on a lot out here, so there is a lot of ruts and different things. So one thing that you will notice, and I'll point out one right here, is that we were getting, because of the wiggle of that deck, we were getting some scalping spots here. Now, one thing that we didn't do on the mower before we started mowing is we didn't adjust those anti-scalping wheels. So you can avoid a lot of this by adjusting those, and I would highly recommend doing that before going out and using a mower with a deck size like this. One of the things on the tractor style mowers that allows that to move so much is that where your deck hangs underneath is a lot more narrow than maybe you'd get on a zero turn. A lot of times, you know, those deck hangers on a zero turn hang further out, where these are more towards the middle. So as they come further out, that allows for less wiggle, whereas on these you do have that more wiggle. But overall, cut quality was great. The power through the thicker grass was great. I talked a little bit before we started the video about ride quality and how these bigger tires should definitely perform for, you know, cause a better ride quality. And guys, it was definitely night and day. Moving from that E110 with a lot smaller rear tires and a lot smaller front tires and the low backed skinnier seat, I was about jarred out of this thing a few times on the E110, if I'm being completely honest. With this E180, the larger rear tires, larger front tires, higher back seat, has a little bit of an edge on the sides that kind of keep you held in it. Guys, when you're moving up from that E110 to that E180, you're paying, you know, approximately $1,000 difference in price, and you're getting those extra things. You're getting those extra things that you're paying for: the larger tires, larger deck size, larger seat, larger engine for that more power. So as you move up, you would expect the different features there, and you're definitely getting that. So guys, I would definitely say if you've got, you know, a large amount of yard, you're looking for that larger deck to really get that mow time down, really get that ride quality, I would definitely consider looking at an E180. The one thing that I would do, like I said before I got mowing, is I would adjust these anti-scalping wheels. You do have 5 on this mower. On this deck you have 2 on each side and 1 underneath in the middle there at the front of the deck. Then I would definitely look at adjusting those so you can avoid some of that scalping that we did run into in this video. Guys, I hope that you liked this video. I hope that you've seen what you wanted to see here out of our E-Series. Definitely stay tuned for more of these. We're going to keep doing these, keep showing you these different mowers, giving you that review and letting you see how the mowers actually function. So stay tuned. Thanks for watching. We'll see you next time.
Be sure to hit that subscribe button. This boy needs some love. He needs some love. Hit that subscribe button right there. Subscribe and like and share. Let's go.
Do that.